Matt, we're going to talk about Reddit removal today. And, Reddit.com is probably one of the most popular sites on the internet. Do you want to talk a little bit about what Reddit is first?
Yeah, Reddit, anyone can post anything, very low vetting process. It goes down to the moderators of each forum really to see what they allow and what they don't. So uh anyone can post anything. It's the wild, wild west on Reddit.
Yeah, so it seems to be in a lot of sites that we help people out with.
Yeah. Um, so talking about removal on it, to do it yourself, always flag things. You might get lucky. Flag it through the moderator and flag it through their legal. So you have two different people looking at it. The moderator, who's basically just a Reddit user, can see if it fits their guidelines or not. And then legal, hopefully you can file something like it's harassment, doxing, there's other violations, privacy information you can try to play up, minors. Then if that fails, the next best option is to hire us. We got a few removal guys we've played around with. And basically what they can do is remove the first main post or subsequent post, and that kills its SEO value, its ability to rank on Google.
Okay, so let's
Now,
back up. I'm sorry to cut you off. Let's back up one sec. When you say the first main post, so a post on Reddit starts with somebody, what, like posting a question to the community or just posting a statement?
we can post anything. Yeah, questions, topics, community. They can post anything.
And then what will come after that is the community then chimes in, people give maybe answers, their opinions, and it becomes this long thread, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so when you said to remove the initial post, that's the one that sort of is optimized to rank well in Google.
Exactly. It carries the most precedence. But at the end of the day, it really depends on a few different things. So if you have tons of posts after the main post, a lot of people chiming in, and they're using the keyword in the third person over and over again, it might be a more difficult situation. However, if people are just saying they, you're in much better luck.
That's really interesting. So when you're doing removal, you are removing only the main post, or can you remove an entire thread with all those additional comments?
Can't remove an entire thread. We've tried a lot of removal guys. No one can do it. It just doesn't exist. Basically, the main post gets removed. And it's a case by case, and people can reach out to us and we'll give them a free assessment of what we think will happen. At the very least, they'll go down a few spots. At the best, it will be fully off Google, Yahoo, Bing.
So what does it look like then? I use this Tim Johnson guy as our hypothetical. Let's just say the first post says, Tim Johnson is full of crap. I hired him and he didn't help me. And so that first post then is optimized for Tim Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
And so let's say 20 people chime in after that and they're like, yeah, I hired him too. And, everyone piles on. So then you go and you remove that first post. Like what happens to the follow-up posts?
So his name will be removed from the main post. And that, at the very least, helps the process going, helps you get lower on Google. If people are chiming in, Tim Johnson sucks, Tim Johnson sucks. And Tim Johnson's probably not good because he's such a common name. So that would actually be okay because there's so much competition for Tim Johnson. But if it was, Tim Xavier Johnson, the 13th, different story. So if the subsequent posts are referencing him by his full unique name, that will make things more problematic for the de-indexing. De-indexing means removed from search engines. That makes it much easier for the de-indexing situation. So yeah, Reddit, it's a case by case. It really just depends on the competitiveness of the keyword and how often that keyword's used.
Okay, so
and if a client has a bigger budget, we can go after tons of posts. But the removal guy does charge on a per post basis, but he does give discounts if there's multiple posts, of course.
So when you say a per post basis, just to go back to our example, you have the initial post and you have 20 follow-up comments. So the initial post, and let's say 5 of the follow-up comments all mention the person's name, that would be 6 different removals.
Yeah, but if the one post just references him as to he, you wouldn't pay for that. That'd be a waste of money.
Right. So this is one where it really requires someone to, like yourself, to take a detailed look and analysis of the Reddit post and what would be the best strategy for the client.
Yeah, really case by case. Give us a call and you can pick our brain. We can go through it together.
And then another option would be just suppressing the Reddit post, right?
Yeah, Reddit is difficult to suppress, but it depends on how prominent it is. If it's number 2 on page 1 and you've done previous work in the past and you can't get it lower, not a good omen, not a good sign. But if it's middle of page 1, you've been doing any work on it, yeah, we can get off page 1.
Yeah, well, it's such a popular site. It feels like these days when I Google almost anything, I'm seeing like Quora and Reddit, like these two Q&A community type thread sites are they're showing up pretty commonly on page 1 now.
Yeah, Reddit is climbed in rank in the last year for sure.
Yeah. Well, so if you're watching this video and you've got a negative post on Reddit, you definitely should, reach out. We can strategize with you, come up with a game plan that makes the most sense for your budget and go after it, right, Matt?
Yeah, of course. Thanks, Mike.
Okay, thank you.